The president's message getting a standing ovation from the GOP, but the other side of the aisle, they were pretty much sitting on their hands. So, John, is this proof, a sign positive that we have a tax hike in the sights from the Democrats?
Yeah, ask me something hard, David. This question is 100% sure. You know, the fact was the president gave a milquetoast speech because I think he's already caved on the tax issue. The Democrats plan on raising income taxes at the top, which is the tax on capital and small business, taxes on oil, taxes on drugs, taxes on capital gains.
Wow.
The death tax is going to go up. They call it the death tax for a reason, you know.
It's a killer. Victoria, so according to John, it's 100% positive they're going to do it.
No, it's predictable. I think it really shows that Bush's speech tried to appeal to both parties. The fact that Pelosi and Cheney looked like they were in a game of musical chairs. That's what it is reflective of. Will the Democrats raise taxes? Sure, if they get the presidential election win in 2008. But in between then, they're going to be very cautious because voters across the board don't love taxes.
Okay, so what we're saying, what Victoria's saying, we have a year before we see our tax bills go up. But the thing of it is, I'm still waiting for the Democrats to get more to be more like Kennedy and not like Dukakis or Mondale.
Kennedy really lowered tax rates quite a bit.
That's right. And the thing of it is, around the world, you see free market, low tax regimes taking hold. You see it in India, Russia. You see it in China. You see it now in Greece, Croatia, and surprisingly in Egypt, where they're flattening the corporate tax rate structure.
The whole world's doing it, but we're talking about increases.
The Democrats have to get a clue about
Mike?
that.
No, I agree exactly with what John said. You know, all the Democrats running, it's just degrees, all hate success. They hate success. No, they do. If a corporation is successful.
Nobody hates success,
If a corporation is successful, whether it's a drug company or an oil company or Walmart, they hate that. If an individual is successful, they want to punish that individual. And they do it through onerous taxes.
Quentin Hardy, the party of hate?
Well, David, I completely agree with Mike.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, sorry. No, it's like this. You're wondering why they didn't applaud. I wonder something else. You know, coming from this guy, we can do without taxes. This is the guy who gave you, after mission accomplished, I'm a uniter and heck of a job brownie, the miracle, you know, the idea that the miracle is not that they sat there and didn't applaud. It's a miracle that they didn't run from the halls screaming, oh my God, all platitudes and no plan, or even, oh my God, he's about to blame us for something.
All right, so bottom line, Quentin, out of all that, Democrats are not going to raise taxes?
Well, the president signs off on it, remember?
Rich Karlgaard?
It's going to happen. It has to happen.
Rich Karlgaard, yay or nay on Democrats raising taxes?
If you study the tape, you see that Pelosi is so excited about raising taxes that her dentures almost fell out. But what they're really doing is playing a long-term game. They're setting the table to make it an uncontestable issue if they sweep and win the presidency in 2008 and keep the House and Senate. With majority, all it's needed is a majority to raise taxes, pay go. I don't think you're going to see massive hikes in the next 2 years, but boy, in the next 3, it's going to be bad.
Let's not forget that Bush is also raising taxes.
What we're talking about is this mindset that, you know, you raise taxes, that will lower the deficit. When anybody with a sense of smell knows that's the rank odor of pork that's really behind the deficit. Every time I see a Democrat talking that way, I wish somebody would invent a teleprompter scrambler so you can not listen to that message, because it's totally wrong. You cut taxes, the revenues do come into the government.
Quentin, what about that?
Liz,
We have seen this increase in revenues. Once again, another proof that, in fact, if you lower tax rates, you get more revenue.
David, can we have just a tiny bit of perspective when you vilify these guys? Can we just remember that this president didn't veto a single spending bill in 5 years?
Well, there's a reason for that.
I mean, he ran it up.
True.
This is a president who spends and spends in this ruinous war in Iraq and doesn't show up in his budget. Guess what? You got to pay for that too somehow.
And
all the
hold on, Quentin. Go ahead.
What's your problem with us borrowing money?
GDP?
Right now, we're borrowing money at 6% and we're earning 12%. Why would you not do that?
And John Rutledge, we have to say the deficit has been going down as revenues have been increasing.
Off his bogus
Hold
numbers.
on a second. Go ahead.